And I'm sitting there, like, as soon as she opened the door and I saw her eyes, I was like, not realizing there was a little gap that my solo didn't cover. Oh my god, guys, she saw my bit. Hi guys, so welcome back to SV Squad. Hi guys, take two because the camera just died. So welcome back to our channel, and today's video is just going to be really informal, personal, get unready with me. So I don't know if you can tell because sometimes I always look like this, okay, but I'm actually wearing makeup. But I just want to also let you know, this is the real me. This is how I wake up every day. Okay. I'm just so beautiful. Okay. Alright guys, so I don't have much left and this is kind of old. I don't really have a process on how I get unready. But I'm just using this Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I know it says eye, but I'm going to use it for my whole face. Because I do need to get some makeup remover. I don't have any more wipes left. I usually just use wipes, but it's just going to be a real kickback kind of video. And at the moment, if you can hear like a weird machiney sound, it's actually the heater in here I've got on. And if you hear shouting, then that's Aussie because he's playing Fortnite. So I was just lying in bed and I was like, you know, I really feel like doing a video, and so here I am doing a video. And guys, I don't really have anything scheduled to talk about, but I just don't want to wipe my makeup off. See, nothing's on the thing. This is the real me. Yeah guys, so basically I do have a story actually that I want to tell you guys about. It's been on my mind since it happened, and look how rosy my cheeks are. This is actually how red it is. I always get rosy red cheeks, and people always ask me, are you wearing blush? No. And basically I want to tell you about this funny story. Now some of you might not find this story appropriate, but what the hell am I just gonna tell you? So I don't know if you guys remember, if you're new to CLC in Victoria channel and this is your first video watching, welcome. Oh my gosh, you need to brace yourself for this story because I cannot believe it. And anyways, I'll just tell you. And so in one of the vlogs, in the Samoa vlogs, there was a video of Aussie and I checking into our hotel. And I guess it's safe to tell you now, but it was Incel. And we've stayed at Incel before. When I went to see Siosi when he was actually living there in Samoa. And the same thing happened the first time. I didn't think anything of it. Like, I don't know. Like, it just didn't stick with me the first time it happened. Like, that's obviously why I stayed there again, and also because it was cheap. But anyways, I don't know why I'm fumbling with this story. I just don't know how to say it or where to start. But basically, so you guys know that like on my first, we checked into the hotel my first day when I got to Samoa. When I got to Samoa, it was just too hot, too sticky. I couldn't handle it. Like I said to Aussie, I can't go back to my family's house because like all the rooms were taken, which is why Aussie and I had to sleep in the middle of the house, and I just couldn't do that. Like, I don't know, like I just wanted to be comfortable my first couple of days there. I wanted to be in aircon. I wanted to be able to start up editing the vlogs that Aussie had filmed. So we checked into a hotel, and like upon checking in, this literally happened like in the first 30 minutes of us checking into our hotel. Anyways, as soon as we checked in, I had a shower, and I told Aussie to go downstairs while I was having a shower to go and get my suitcase. You know, I had finished having my shower and I was just sitting there waiting for Aussie to come back. with the suitcases and stuff. So I'm just sitting there with my towel or whatever on the bed, and then I hear a knock at the door. And because of my first experience, I said no thank you to the housekeeping, because that's what happened before. She said, well, they were like, knocked on the door, housekeeping, and I didn't know what to say, so I froze the first time. Like, this was back in 2016, and I froze. Anyways, it happened again this time when we were just there like 4 weeks ago, and there was a knock on the door, like, and then I was like, oh, no thank you, thinking that it's housekeeping, right? No thank you. So she proceeds to knock again, and I'm like, no thank you, because now I'm getting frustrated and a bit nervous that this lady or this man is just gonna walk on up in the room, and I'm like not prepared. So I'm just sitting there, and you know, like, okay, I know that I am a big girl, so the standard towel that hotels usually give doesn't always like, you know what I mean, it doesn't go around like to cover all the bits. And in this case, it was a small towel. It was like extra size small, but it was like, you know, enough to get dry with, if you know what I mean. So then after the second knock, I'm like, no thank you. And you know what, oh my gosh, my heart fell into the bottom of my stomach. Despite me saying no thank you, when I looked over and I saw the knob twist. Oh my god, I cannot explain the feeling that I felt when I saw the knobs like twisting, and I'm like sitting there with my sawless towel trying to cover all my bits, as this lady proceeded to open the door after I said no thank you 2 times. And you know what? It wasn't enough. So as she opened the door, I heard her say, your key. So I was thinking, my key? What key? What key? And then I saw her hand. She opened the door and put her hand in the doorway, and I realized Siosi left the key dangling in the knob. When he had left, he left the key dangling in the knob. So she was knocking on the door to tell us the key was still in the knob, but it wasn't enough for her to just drop it in or just let me know that the key was out there and just leave me alone. She opened the door, put her hand in to drop the key, and then that wasn't enough. She wanted to peek. I saw her 2 eyes peek through the littlest gap. I'm gonna show you because it is staying with me for the rest of my life. The way that anyways, so this is the gap, right? This is the door. The door is closed, and then she opens it like this, puts her hand in, drops the key, but that's not enough. She wants to have a little fake color and peep, and looks through to see me jump up as quick as I could, like a speed of light. And because my solo didn't saw, she saw my bits. She saw my bits, guys. And I'm sitting there, like, as soon as she opened the door and I saw her eyes, I was like, ah! Not realizing that there was a little gap that my solo didn't cover. Oh my god, guys, she saw my bits. And then she just like quickly closed the door and didn't even apologize. Oh my god, when she did that, she had just left. She just dropped the key and then took off. And I was thinking, is that what you wanted to see, lady? Are you satisfied? And then when Siosi came up, like shortly after, oh my god, I was in hysterics. Oh, I cried so much, and at him too, because it's his fault. He left the key dangling there. And yeah, maybe if I had a bigger solo, if he was quick to bring my suitcase up, maybe I would have been able to use my normal towel. It would have covered my everything. And I just couldn't stop crying. Like, I cried so much. I was just full of embarrassment. And I just did not want to see that lady again. I was like, I never want to see her again. This place is stupid. Like, wasn't it enough for her to just drop the key in? No, but she wanted to have a little peek too. Oh, it was just the most embarrassing thing. And the same thing, like the first time that it happened, when I came in 2016, when Aussie and I were there, I came to visit Aussie while he was still living in Samoa. The same thing happened, except it was housekeeping. I guess I can sort of like understand for the first time that it happened, because I never said anything. Like, they knocked on the door and I never said anything. I didn't say no, I didn't say yes. I just kept quiet, and then they just walked on in. Hold on guys, hold on. So she walked in the first time that it happened. I don't even know if it was probably the same girl. It was the same sort of issue. Like, but this time, like, it had nothing to do with shower or whatever. We had just checked into the hotel and I was just sitting on the bed on my phone. And thank God that I was fully dressed then. But the second time, oh my gosh. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give them such a bad review. Because even after, if you say no, thank you, clearly that means like, don't open the bloody door. It means do not disturb. It means go away. It means come back later. Or it means just yell out your keys here. It doesn't mean twist the doorknob. It doesn't mean peek through the hole. It doesn't mean look at people's coochies and minges. And I cried and cried and cried. I cried for like a good 30 minutes to Aussie. And Aussie just like couldn't understand. He was just like, who cares? Who cares? Like, doesn't matter, she's a girl, she's this, she's that. I'm like, ah! Not really, but like, you know, I was really upset. I was really upset. Like, I wanted to put a complaint in to the hotel and tell them, so that she would know next time. If someone yells out no thank you, it clearly means they don't want you to come into the room, let alone peep. How am I looking now, guys? Am I still looking shackish? So that was my story time, guys. But overall, I mean, it was good. It's pretty decent, like, for the price anyways. I guess you get what you pay for with, you know, the stinking service. But I don't think I ever saw her again. But I did ask everyone on Instagram what you guys wanted us to do today. A lot of you guys said Aussie to do my makeup, but Aussie's not in the mood. He's playing Fortnite, and I don't really feel like being in the mood to have my face look like a clown tonight, so maybe next time. So I just thought, what the heck, I'll just do a get unready with me story time. So I hope you enjoyed that story time, and I'm hoping to do a lot more sit down videos, challenges with Aussie, some story time. So it would be really helpful if you guys could comment down below what you guys actually want to hear about. Give us some prank ideas, because I really want to get back into my pranks. But yeah, it's been such a busy 2 weeks being back. We're really hoping to go again in December and spend Christmas with Mum in Samoa and New Year's, but we'll see. We're working really hard to do that. Being an adult, it's not like it used to be. When I used to live at home with my parents, I used to just be able to up and go, but now that, you know, you have your own family, we need to think a little bit more whether we can really do it or not. Guys, I just wanted to show you guys lastly my fan. Isn't that just beautiful? This is my fan my mother-in-law gave me. Oh, I love it, and it just gives you so much air. Look at it. Anyways, but guys, that's my story time. I hope I made you guys laugh. Hope I made your morning or your day whenever you're watching this. We love you guys so much. Welcome to all of our new SV Squad members. Remember to subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you enjoyed it, and also let us know what you want to see in the future.